During the past year, COVID-19 has been influencing our lives daily and has dealt a devastating blow to the U.S. economy, resulting in millions of jobs lost and the biggest stock market crash seen since 2008, where many people have been applying for unemployment, and this has not been seen since 2008. For people like Zach Kamenetz, a rabbi, who tells Berkeleyside on July 21st, 2020, he cannot afford to take care of his pregnant wife and kids, and he cannot afford to pay the bills anymore. It was already hard enough for him to get a job and earn a living in America as a rabbi, and now it has become triple the times harder for him to find another job to be able to support his family. Many people like Zach have been affected by COVID in the past year, just like him. Now, this prompts the question, can the U.S. economy tolerate another round of COVID lockdowns? The answer is no. Today, we will talk about why the U.S. economy cannot handle another round of lockdowns, what is causing the increased number of cases, and what we can do to help heal after another lockdown ultimately arises once again. Business closure has been experienced across the country for the past year. Businesses, small businesses and large businesses alike, have been closing and not been able to reopen, even when restrictions in certain states are lifted, because they didn't have enough to start with in the first place. This was according to Tyler Durden on May 23rd, 2020. Even large corporations like Walmart have been having to close their stores, a lot of stores across the country, because of more lockdowns. Lost jobs equal increased poverty. According to the Pew Research Center, September 4th, 2020, 25% of all households have one person that have lost their jobs or has had to file for unemployment to be able to pay bills and basically survive day to day. Now that we have looked at what COVID has been doing to the economy and people, we will now look at what is causing the increased cases that will lead to another lockdown, inevitably. First, it's decreased compliance. Many people are refusing to wear masks outside. Many people are refusing to comply with safety measures that have been put in a lot of states to ensure that the virus does not spread. According to the Wall Street Journal on October 12, 2020, less face mask usage by the general public will ultimately lead to another lockdown, which will have another devastating blow on the economy. Ever since September, there has been 10,000 new cases daily, according to the Wall Street Journal on September 2nd, 2020. Now, if we continue on this route, 10,000 new cases every single day, there will be another lockdown, and it will be coming up very soon, and the economy cannot handle this. Now that we have looked at why there are more cases, we will examine what people can do and what will happen when to prevent lockdowns and to heal from lockdowns. First, the governor of Colorado actually believes, according to the Journal on November 18th, 2020, that if we keep operating in the red zone of restrictions, that we will be able to prevent another lockdown. But the reality is, states in the red zone are basically under a lockdown already. Now, if we keep staying in the red zone, he believes that we will be able to heal and decrease the number of cases and therefore decrease future lockdown numbers. Now, all in all, there will be many unavoidable lockdowns until everything starts to even out. According to USA Today, on November 6th, 2020, another lockdown is on the horizon, and it will be a devastating blow to the economy. Now, we have examined what COVID has done to the U.S. economy already throughout this year, why there are increased case numbers, and what will happen and what we can do to prevent more lockdowns. The U.S. economy will not be able to completely recover another COVID lockdown. Now, for people like Zach, the economy will be continuing to print money for unemployment and people that need it to be able to survive. We will not be abandoned. We will be able to survive, but the unavoidable lockdowns will be affecting us all. All of us, from people like Zach, who had trouble finding jobs in the first place because of his status as a rabbi and his religion, to people like me, where I lost my job earlier this year. Now, there will be another unavoidable lockdown, but we will all be able to survive it. And the government will continue to print money as long as inflation doesn't get to us first.